Hey guys, happy Thursday. Okay, first of all, I wanted to come on here to talk about resistance. This is something that came up so much in the last week, and I really need to talk about it. But I want to just apologize about something. I came to the office under the impression that it would be super quiet today because I need to get a lot of stuff recorded. But unfortunately, although it's a holiday, there is work going on downstairs, and so they are drilling and they are making so much noise, and so I apologize. We're gonna have to deal with it. Okay, resistance. Why am I talking about it? Well, this is really coming up because, as you know, on Sunday we have the beginning of our year together in the inner circle. I am super excited about that. But we close the doors for the year at 2 p.m. One reason I don't want to keep the inner circle open on a monthly basis is because the circle is about creating a community of people that sustain and supports each other in an environment of trust. In that trustful environment, people can open up and blossom and learn and really heal. And that's all I want for you guys. If you're joining the inner circle, it's about really transforming yourself in any way, shape, or form that means for you and works for you. Okay, I'm just there to teach and support, and then learn from you, because this is how it goes. It's an infinity, right? I give, I receive. You give, you receive. That's how it works. Now, second thing is, I am gifting this program at £150 for the year. Truly gifting it. The reason I'm doing this is because although this program, this course, is worth thousands of dollars, and I know this because just the nutrition part, I paid over $5,000 for. So imagine with all the other stuff in it that I have spent thousands of dollars on because I love studying, and I'm sharing it with you at 150. And this is only for the first year. From next year, the price is going to be much higher, and it's going to be a part with a mini course. And so I am gifting it to you because I really want you to become natural ambassadors for this program, because you will see amazing transformations. You will learn so much that you can share with others. You might even change your path, and it's going to be because you have a place to launch yourself from. And so you will be naturally speaking about this, which means I will get an amazing group coming that will be ready for transformation as well. And it will be really because you've talked about it. So to say thank you for that, because I can already see it in the future. I'm already thinking in that timeline that I'm gifting you this program for 150 because I say thank you. Thank you for trusting me for our first round together and then becoming spokespeople for it. It is brilliant. So thank you already from now. Okay, so let's talk about resistance. If you're joining, well done. Well done for taking the step into wanting to heal. It's not an easy feat to change something, however small, in your life. Most of us are really conditioned to think that if we are in our comfort zone, we are safe. And if we are complaining, we are not grateful. And so these very conflicting energies and conflicting statements in our head are really always clashing with what our intuition is telling us. That's the resistance. And it's comfortable to be in an uncomfortable situation because that's all we know. Like imagine this. Imagine that you hate your job, but you know that when you get in the morning, you get to your office, you might have your colleague next to you being funny guy, drinking coffee, chatting to you about shit you don't care about. Your boss might be moody, but you know how to take her or him, and she might have one of her, moody time, and it affects you, but you kind of know how they are, so you expect it, so you're like, whatever, I can deal with this. It's a devil, I know. And sometimes when we are like, I really hate this, but I'm comfortable because I know what to expect. Taking that moment, taking that decision to leave that and become something else, do something else, be in another environment, it's scary because yes, it could be amazing, but you might also find really challenging situations you're not ready for because you haven't seen it before or you're not expecting it. And so our body tries to protect us, and so we create resistance to change. It's like, you know what, it's fine. I'm here. I can cope. It's fine. I mean, I'm just being ungrateful. I'm complaining, but like, look, I have money coming in my bank account every month, and why would I leave this? And the benefits are great. Like, let's not complain. Let's be grateful. You can be grateful, but that doesn't mean you have to be stagnant. So I always like to go back to this beautiful analogy of cocoon and butterfly. The cocoon is this beautiful creation. It's the beginning of a new journey. It's when all the cells are coming together and they're starting to form this caterpillar in the cocoon. The cocoon is the safe space, but the caterpillar just doesn't want to stay small. It wants to expand and ultimately needs to become a butterfly and open up its wings, and it can't fly in the cocoon, right? So as it becomes bigger, the cocoon becomes uncomfortable and it becomes tight, and the caterpillar has to find the strength to break through the cocoon, to expand its wings and fly. That's the challenging part, because expanding the wings and breaking the cocoon is the most painful thing that the caterpillar will have to do in its life. But after that experience, it's flying, it's free, it's enjoying the breeze of the wind, it's enjoying the sunshine, it's enjoying touching different flowers, it's enjoying the freedom of flying. It couldn't do that by staying in the cocoon. And it's the same for us. Maybe our cocoon feels very, very safe, but in the cocoon, we're not growing. Well, we can grow to a certain extent, but then we are hitting the cocoon and we can't expand our wings and fly. And that is what keeps us in a really small, challenging place, challenging spiritually, because we just can't expand. We are stuck there. So the resistance is that moment between knowing that you have to break through the cocoon and letting go of the cocoon, because the cocoon is still very comfortable. You know your boundaries, and you know where you are, and you know what it looks like, what it feels like, and then you gotta get out there, and you don't know what's out there. There might be predators, there might be rain, there might be wind, there might be anything in between, and you're just like, am I prepared for that? So it's uncomfortable. But this is the thing. If you are sick, your body's not performing in the way that you should be performing. If you are unhappy in your job, if you're unhappy in your relationship, if you're unhappy with your life, whatever it is, guys, whatever it is, but you're accepting it because it's there and you should be grateful, you're going to be stuck there, and you won't be grateful anyway, because you're going to still complain about the same things you complained about yesterday and the day before, the day before, the day before. Even if you know consciously that you have to be grateful, you're not grateful for something you're not happy with. You should be grateful that you have the opportunities you have, but it's time to move on, and even more grateful that you're gonna have the courage to do something about it. So joining the inner circle is not gonna be a comfortable journey. If you have to start, imagine this. If you are eating McDonald's every day, and I am going to be like, we're gonna start the morning with a green juice, this is a shock to the system. I mean, I'm sure that nobody joining is eating McDonald's but in the morning, but I'm just saying, it's not comfortable to make changes. Yeah, it's not comfortable to I have to let go of the habits and create new ones. This is why I coach, and this is why coaching takes a minimum of 6 months. It's not easy to create new habits, and trust me when I say it's really easy to stay stuck in the bad habits. It's like amazing. We can do that forever, and then not great, but we can do that forever. So I applaud you if you have joined already. But if you are stuck there with, I really want to do it, but do me a favor. Stop for a second and write out your but list. Write what it is that stops you. Write what it is that you feel is the resistance. Write it out and then read it out. And try to make a mindful choice to put yourself first. And doing that is not selfish. And I know that we might have that programming, because I come from that family that whenever I put myself first, I was selfish. I know I'm not selfish, but I always was made feel that I was. And then I was burned out. And although my intuition always told me to somehow do whatever I wanted to do first, because I had that guilt at the back of my mind, I was doing things wrong. Because I just wanted to try and escape the guilt rather than being conscious about, why am I doing this for me, right? And it's a painful process to let go of that too. And it's a habit. I still do a lot of stuff that tires me out to help others because I don't want to be selfish. I want to be helpful. I want to be kind, and I want to be supportive, and I want to pay back good deeds with good deeds, right? And I think quid pro quos are amazing because we don't want to be selfish. But yeah, it takes a bit of time to understand the difference and the balance between being selfish and self-caring and nurturing. And I will leave you with one thing that my mentors always told me, and you probably heard it a million times. You cannot be of assistance to anyone if your cup is empty. So fill your cup first. Best words ever. This is the best piece of advice that I've ever heard because it's true. Fill your cup so you can help others. So if you're ready to fill your cup, join me on Sunday. Doors close at 2 p.m. Join by then. Invest in yourself. Trust me when I say this is going to be the best journey of your life. The commitment you make to yourself is 1 year, once a month, and you can pay per month if you can't afford the £150. It is okay to pay per month, but commit to yourself. And even when it gets challenging, push through it. Be present. Show up for you. See you on Sunday.